The Goblin's Christmas. The windows rattled, the moonbeams tattled tales so strange and queer. They told how at night, in dire fright, the moon had hidden in fear, that he'd called in sport his elfish court of spooks and witches gay. Each elfin child by glee beguiled brought scores of others, they say. A witch and a goblin led the sprites. Out from the sky they sprung, and down the Milky Way they slid, and over a chasm swung. The streams around ran witches' broth. The fumes were strong and rank. These elfin creatures all were wroth, while of the stuff they drank. The cunning moon looked on and laughed with a shrill and sneering jibe. Her soul grew fat to see them chaff, this mad and elfish tribe. The big black cauldron boiled so high with food for these queer mites that it lit the world throughout the sky, and down came all the sprites. Then from the night there came a sound of sleigh bells ringing sweet. Out of the chaos came a man, Kris Kringle, for his Christmas treat.
"Hello, Kris!"
they cried.
"We'll have some fun! We'll bring the old man down! We'll tie him up and toss him over to our Goblin town!"
They climbed the sleigh with shout and din. To bind his hands and feet, 100 strong they clambered in, our old good Kris to meet. He sat quite still, with twinkling eyes, then seized his mystic wand. He raised it up, waved it round. Stilled was this chattering band. Stiffly stark and still they stood, clad in elfish clothes. Some were wax and some were wood. One had crushed his nose. "Playthings rare," he said, and smiled, "for children, rich and poor. Some I'll leave the crippled child, and some at the orphan store." He shook his reins and called his steed to bear him swiftly on. Full well it knew his master's need to hurry at the dawn. From house to house they scampered down, their sleigh bells ringing clear. While the moonbeams prattle, I hear a rattle of hooves from the chimney side. Then out on the snow I gaze below. "Hurrah! It's Kris Kringle!" I cried. Then sly as a mouse, he entered the house and hung up his treasures so gay. Then out with a dash, he sped like a flash into the night and away.